Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So, if you guys didn't notice in the last video, I had a little caption where I said, I might be late to the comments, might be late replying, have a family emergency. Well, let me just say, my best friend Maya that I always talk about, her fiance passed away in the middle of the night last night. We knew it could be a thing, but we always had hope and had light, and he had a bad heart, and unfortunately he passed away in the middle of the night. So, I am going to try to do a review. I might scrap this. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I'm in a pretty rare mode right now, but I just want to say that hold your loved ones close to you, because they were seriously arguing in the car over stop and slow at a stop sign. So you never know when your partner, your family, whoever it may be, whoever you're close to, their last moments can be, and what the last literally conversation you can have. So this is kind of why I thought I would get on here, and it's probably in a way I'm kind of feeling some sort of way, so I don't want to try to be harsh, but it's also in a way that this girl doesn't realize, like, any last second, any last moment you can have with someone, or you can simply have yourself. So one part of me was like, don't get on here, I look like shit, I got the poop on, I'm sad, my eyes are puffy, I look like shit, my voice sounds terrible, but in a way it was almost like this girl really doesn't understand that no one's given a day, a time, a certain moment. Anything can happen at any time, any moment. So we're going to try to do this. I got a strawberry lemonade. Of course, we're not going to do drink of the day, snack of the day. And if I'm MIA for a couple days, I don't want to seem like I just hit 500 subscribers and then I disappeared, because that's not how I am. But I can't imagine. This was my best friend's love of her life, and the person she planned on spending the rest of her life with. And I can't imagine just, I mean, like, it sucked. Like, he had kind of like a man cave, and we kind of like, I went down there and picked some, you know, just trash and odds and ends. And I can't imagine just going from one day, seeing somebody, and then picking up their personal belongings and, you know, just going around dumping their trash can, picking up their drink cups. So I cleaned out some things for her. It took all I had. I feel like shit, I'm not going to lie to you. And I guess I wasn't going to come on here, but I was like, you know what, this is a prime example of nothing is promised. Every day is, be thankful that for what it is. And this girl just is playing with fire. And it's funny because I uploaded my videos last night, literally. Well, they took until this morning, but the Jen video, the Foodie, and then it was like literally, it was like her with her nails. I don't think that she really gathers that. Yeah, fingernails, like, you see, I always have nails, but I'm letting my nails, like, breathe, as Amberlyn would say. But it's not about the fingernails. It's not about what, you know, of course people judge what you look like from the outside, but it's not about fingernails and working on yourself. So that's in a way I thought, you know, I'm going to review this, because I think this girl just thinks, oh, I got my nails done, I'm a little bit cuter. It doesn't work that way. You have to work from the outside and then within. So let's do this. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be any kind of way, but we're literally going to see. Sorry, I think I got makeup. We're literally going to see what she has to say. Hold on. And I just got home, like I said, so my dogs are really, really rowdy. They've been out, they've peed, drank water, so they're super rowdy in the background, but this has taken a lot for me. I just needed someone to talk to, and let's do this. And I'm hoping this might make me happy a little bit. I look down at this silly ass music and I'm like, here we go. Alright guys, let's do this. I'm really hoping that I don't have to scratch this. I'm trying to stay in a positive, even though I'm really feeling some sort of way about life. I'm really trying to stay within a positive, so let's see what she's got. Oh God, my dogs are making me laugh already. Simon, calm down, little buddy. Let's do this, guys. I'm gonna cut this light.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hey guys, hey, how are you? How are you? So, I'm kind of in a busy area.
And I haven't seen this.
You're probably going to hear a lot of noise. People walking by, cars, the windows cracked. It is beautiful today. It's really amazing how much the sun coming out, and it's just...
First and foremost, it's like we're starting a whole new cycle. See, this is why I was like, do I get on there? Do I not? I feel like shit, but I kind of need someone to talk to. Like, we're flashing our new nails. The sun is out. We're feeling good. Even though we don't pay our bills and have nowhere to live and we're still in the same predicament, we're in phase 1. Let's do this. Thank you guys, seriously. Like, I don't want to get on here and progress any bad energy, so please don't take this. I don't need a pity party. I don't need, I'm sorry, Kaya. I just need a minute to vent and just gather my thoughts and just breathe for a minute. What do you tell your best friend that's starting her life all over without her soulmate and the person you love? There's really nothing to tell them. And that's why I told her tonight. I'm like, let's just breathe and figure it out later and it'll all fall into place. For once, I really didn't have anything to say. So let's say something now.
Being a nice day really makes such a difference on your mood.
Oh God, here we
and
go,
as you can
guys.
see, I'm talking with my hands because I got my nails done. So yeah. I love getting my nails done at this place, one place I go. Love the nail technician.
I don't even like, not to be mean, if I was moving, nails would be less. I mean, I get it. As a female, nails make you feel better. And, you know, they do feel great. But honestly, nails is not a pot to piss in at the end of the day. Like, I really think that, like, if it was time to move out and, you know, I think BB's going to have a hard time getting her out. I really do. I don't think I'd be getting my nails done right this second. I know she's in a shitty slope right now, but I honestly don't think I'd be getting my nails done.
Always have good chats, and I just love getting it done. And this is like a matte pink.
I don't like
very nice, and you know, a good length so that I'm not always like jabbing my brain when I pick my nails. So today I just wanted to do a video, I guess, talking about like my experience today with therapy. I'm not gonna like go into like detail about what I talk about and stuff like that because it's personal. But today I woke up and I decided to commit to spending the day getting my shit together and doing things to take steps in the right direction to get my health back in order, because it's been...
Folks, we're officially in part of cycle 1. I think that literally, like, okay, we've hit the down, shitty, and out cycle. I'm sorry, I'm sad, I feel about myself, which, I mean, it happens, you see, right now, I'm feeling like shit, but I do genuinely think, like, okay, now we're back to square one. Oh, I feel good, I got my nails done. That should only last so long. Simon, quit, buddy. Simon.
Was
sorry.
Very good. More than probably I had imagined. The therapist, I think I'm going, to get along very well with them. And they're very supportive. Simon. They're very knowledgeable.
Sorry, guys.
with, you know, very, very understanding and compassionate. And I'm going to be talking with my hands a lot because I think I'm like cool now that I have nails. Just very compassionate, very like it's good to have somebody
Sorry, guys.
really
I'm trying
listen
to cut
to you,
that
like
glare.
in detail, wanting to know about in detail about things that are bothering you and areas that you need to improve your life, like, and everything I would say, she would follow up with like an understanding statement, like, well, that must have been really hard for you, and like, just like really good eye contact.
Oh,
Just
God, guys. Let me stop already. This is the problem with Amber Lynn. Well, I don't even think Amber Lynn just goes to get her, mood stabilizer, but you cannot go to one counseling session and, like, this shit takes, like, this is why I think that it's weird when they go to counseling, because I do go to counseling and therapy. I think it's weird when they say on their first visit that they get this, like, huge diagnosis, and I think, like, it takes a while for somebody to get to know somebody, but don't quote me. Like I've said before, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist. Excuse me. Let's move on with this. I'm just drinking some strawberry lemonade here from Wendy's. I got myself, as Chantel would say, a chicken burger. I got myself a chicken sandwich on the way home, and I did catch an Uber. I did not drive. I have had a glass or two of wine, but I just needed just to... So, stopped at Wendy's on the way through town. I didn't drive. Thank you very much. I love you too,
really,
Shug.
like she cares, and like you're in good hands. And apparently they have like this therapy group, has a
I
psychologist.
thought there was no
like a
help.
psychotherapist, but they have a psychologist. They also have a psychiatrist who is on hand
Sorry,
to
guys, this glare.
give consultations as needed. So I do have a psychiatrist as part of an eating disorder program, like I always say. So I did make an appointment. That was another thing I did today. I made an appointment for mid-March was the earliest I could get in. I want to get back on some medication, I believe. But this therapist is going to help me. Like, we're going to do like a timeline of like...
Medication is great and everything, but here we go back to Amberlyn. You cannot, there's no magical pill. Sorry, I know it's dark, but I don't want to keep cutting. And I'm petting Sugar Bear. I love you too. She knows I'm upset. She can, like, they sense it. But, anyways, there's no magical pill that... I think I'm going to get back on my medication, and there's no fucking magical pill. You have to try to do this shit. You can't just go this week, maybe go next week, and then veer off. That's not how this works, and that's where I'm a bit weary and don't want to seem like I've had, you know, some asshole lemonade here, but... It's like the magical pill theory. Oh, I'm back, Amberlyn. I'm back on my mood stabilizer. Dude, you cannot rely. Like, just say what if your pharmacy stopped making that pill, or you don't have insurance, or you can't afford it. Whatever the case may be, like, I never said that I would get... oh, here, take this for your depression, Kaya. No, like, I don't take that shit for real. Like... I don't want to be dependent on anybody's pit. Like, that's part of my fucking problem, how I ended. Like, I don't want to be on nobody's pills or diagnosis of take this, you'll feel better. What happens when you have to quit that shit or you can't afford it?
What she really wants to tackle is the depression, number one, because she thinks that, you know, everything... The depression is kind of like tied into everything. Like, we're kind of like going to deconstruct things to like work on them. So like the eating disorder and everything is also related into that depression.
Sorry,
and she thinks that without managing that, it's going to be harder to manage eating disorder. So
Sugar Bear, sorry.
So yes, so we really did make some good headway.
Did she like literally just say the break? Like, dude, you've been doing this shit before the breakup. Here, let me... Sorry, guys. She has been on this path to destruction before the breakup. Are we really using the hysterectomy and the breakup is our, like, crutch here? she was going through these problems before that. She's already used them as crutches. Like, that's the fucking problem. Like, she keeps using excuse after excuse after excuse. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me calm down. But you cannot keep using excuse after excuse here.
She really seemed to keep going back to this grief thing with the breakup and the hysterectomy. So that seems she can tell
That's
that
a
that's like a really
freaking...
big point of contention in my life right now, more than I probably even realize. And
Absolutely not. She has been doing all this before all that. Second off, dude, you said that, you know what? I'm gonna see. This is where I was worried about making this reaction, because I'm not calling no damn shots today, and I'm not sugarcoating shit like I usually don't. You said before you had an abortion with peds. Quit throwing this grief thing. First, you came up with the thing to all your subscribers that you couldn't have kids, so you made them feel bad for that because you couldn't have kids. Now we're going back to the grief. Dude, you and BB are not happy. You're two different entities. I'm gonna call this shit okay. Honestly, dude, it's almost like Gene with Jen. BB seems like if he wasn't working, yeah, he likes his anime and games, of course, because he's busted his ass all week and he's tired. But BB seems like if he had a down woman that wasn't just wanting to chill, lay up and eat and watch documentaries on Netflix, which there's nothing wrong with that, but you cannot do that every day. I think BB would get out the house and get out and about. So, don't go back to this grief thing. I'm not buying it. I'm really not. I think she comes up with these crutches, like I say, and excuses that I'm not buying it. No. Absolutely not. Let's see what else. I really haven't seen this. So you're getting my full row sad. Had a long day reaction.
Therapists, they work together, you know.
No shit, Sherlock. See, this is what makes me think that all the stories in the past about seeing a counselor, a therapist, and psychologist, yes, they all work in sync. That is their job. I really don't have hope for this, and I'm not being mean, but I think this is just like a fad right now to kind of be like, oh, guys, I'm in my next, like, this is like a fad diet starting only with counseling.
Assessment, like, you know, for bipolar, manic, she just, based on, like, an assessment she did with me today, that I don't have those things, she thinks that the main thing is, like, this depression, which is good, so,
Pumpkin Pie, you are definitely something. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm really not. Like, I have no shame in my game. Like I said, I go to therapy and counseling. But Chantel is too flip-floppy. Nice 1 second, mean 1 second. There's something underlying to this whole, like people have said, she has different personalities, different people, that you almost feel like you're dealing with each episode, each video.
I'll make sure that I'm getting the right care. So we did talk a lot about things, and you know, it was just like an introductory visit, and
we're in happy mode right here.
So it is very expensive, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't believe she's paying for anything.
It's time that I really, you know, put my money to good use instead of just wasting
it on
food all the time. So
sorry.
And frivolous things. So she wants to know what I really want to get out of this, and I said I just want to be able to cope and structure my life better. And she so what we're going to tackle those things that she can get more structure back into my life, working on better sleep, better organization and stuff like that. So just overall better quality of life, because I'm really
clean your house, clean where you live.
I'm using food to sort of kind of deal with that, but it's
really you could have paid me $2 and I would have told you that. That's why I kind of wonder, like, Chantel's like smart, Chantel is not dumb, you guys. Like, she's very manipulative. Like, some of you guys know that. Some of you guys think, like, oh, no, Chantel is not dumb. She works things when she needs to. So, all this is kind of hard for me to believe. So, we'll see what happens. But I think after the Charlie Gold, after I think her binge festival, dude, she ate like shit all last week. Hardcore. Like, I think this is just trying like the Magic Clean, Mr. Clean eraser.
So, yeah. Anyways. So I just wanted to talk a bit about that because it was a really, really good thing. I'm really glad I really just pushed myself to go and see her. I think that it will be a good thing overall, and I'm going to give it a chance. You know, there's a dog coming this way. It's a little, like, Shih Tzu, I think, and it has, like, little red boots. Oh, my God. It's so cute the way it's walking. It kind of wobbles like me.
She thinks she's everything when she's got some nails, boy.
I don't know, man. And I do want to apologize to my loyal viewers, because I do get a lot of hate online or whatever, but I also do have a really...
You got a loyal cult following, my friend. I will give you that. Let me turn on the light. You do have some... Chantel does have some... I was going to say some crazy stuff, but I'm on... Chantel... Sugar Bear is just really laying, just on all my whole stuff. Like, she's like, no shit's given. I'm laying. I'm right here, Boogaloo. Come here. Come here, Boogaloo. I'm right here, big girl. I know, Bubbaloo. Chantel. Sugar Bear's just like, I'm gonna lay on all your bags. We're not gonna haul no stuff tonight, of course. I'm too, like... Man, I've had a long... I love you too, girl. I miss you too. Anyways, it's been a long day. But anyways... Oh my God, you guys. I think this is full of rubbish. I do. What'd she say the one day? She said, full of rubbish. Hold on. Time out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Sorry. Sugar Bear was caught in the tripod. Hey, okay. Hold on, guys. Mr. Pigs has to say... Come on, Mr. Pigs. He's like, wow, hell, there's no food tonight. Simon. Hey, Simon. Shh. Mr. Pigs. Simon. You little pumpkin boy. All right, pumpkin boy. Let's put you down. Sugar, watch out. Okay. All right, guys, let me get them up. Sorry about that. Hey. Scoodle-doo. Man, she licked the shit out of my neck and my sweater. Go, Shug. Oh my goodness, I hate when she has that possum and she snores. Okay, let's do this. We're probably not going to watch this whole thing. We might. I don't know. Let's see what she has to say.
Support base.
Man, she snorted all over me.
Like, I understand, like, the people who really...
The people who are brainwashed and crazy.
They really want me to succeed, and they really like watching me for my personality. The rest, obviously, probably are hate watchers, but... Like, I can see how just constantly bringing negativity on this platform and responding to it is just really a downer.
Sorry, I'm trying not to get that glare in that
fans
back.
Aren't the type of people that will go and, like, hate on other channels or get involved in that. They just really want to see
Tiffany M. Draper... the Onga show, yeah, they do stir shit around, and yeah, they do want some action. And Onga, your ass better quit putting your link in there. You're gonna have some hell this week. I ain't got time to deal with your ass. Real talk. I got some shit to deal with this week, so you better keep your damn link out of my thing. Real talk. I'm not pissing around this week. My best friend is going through some shit. I don't have time to deal with you, Onga, if you're listening.
Unlike, audiences on, like, hateful channels. That's their audiences is all
hateful channels.
So it's just like...
Sugar, get out of my stuff. She's like going
when I
through
really
my
think of
bags.
the energy I put into that, it's just like, that's why I removed those videos.
We are
those videos.
totally
Like,
in
I
cycle
have one up because I
one.
feel like it was respectful. I don't need to take it down. It wasn't insulting anybody. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like derogatory or anything like that. Oh my god, this dog is so cute. And at the end of the day, like, I'm just thinking, like, do I really give a fuck what Charlie Gold thinks of me? No,
Do we really give a shit
so
what you think about us? No. Dude, she's so, like, she can't stay on top. Either can I sometimes, but... Oh my god, you guys, sorry, I haven't seen this.
Like, legit rubber boots.
Wait, is this bitch Is this chick making... Hold on. Is she really making fun of somebody with rainbows? Like, bitch, I know you don't have the same shirt on as you always wear, right? Old brand. Dude, when I did the parody, I tried to find a shirt. And you know what was the weird part? I found, like, a tiny, it was like a too small baby, and it said, I love pasta. And I tried to fit my fat toe in that shirt. It said, I love pasta. And I so wanted to wear that. Hold on. Did she just really make fun of somebody with rain boots when this monster can't even zip her boots up and wears the same shit every day? Hold up. Wait a minute.
So, like, do I really give a shit what these people think of me? You know, like, I have to worry just about myself. Like, I'm starting to take care of myself, and I need to work on myself.
Starting. I went today, but I'm starting.
Grip on that, and I can't let, I get so mad and, like, bothered. I get, like, feel like I'm gonna stroke out. Like, I need to, like, just, whatever, you know? So, it's just not important. And, like, you know, it's just not worth my energy. So, yeah, I'm sorry about just, like, bringing that on my channel, because that's not what
Dude, this chick compared herself to Jeffree Star and PewDiePie. Let me turn on the light here and get some light. So, first off, I know I'm not a tiny pea of a channel, and I just hit 500 yesterday. You don't even have 100,000 subscribers, let alone 16 million. Pumpkin Pie, you have not even hit a 500,000. So, I don't know who you keep saying these big YouTubers. You're a medium, small YouTuber, and you're right, I'm down here a tiny pea, but, excuse me, honey, we can't do PewDiePie and Jeffree Star comparison. And I would not have ever watched you or came. And that's another thing the other day. She's like, whoa, if people would stop watching the reaction channels. Honey, if it wasn't for you guys and everybody else in the community, do you really think that people would watch her? Absolutely not. And I hate to be mean when I say that, but this is not somebody I would hang out in my real life or sit here and about to bust a tear over right now while my best friend's going through something. No way. This girl only cares about herself, her next feeding, her next Thanksgiving feast every day, and that's that. First off, I went back. I know she didn't make fun of somebody in rain boots, because you can't even buckle your damn boots, right? Here we go. See, this is why I was debating making this video, but it's real life.
Yeah. So anyway, moving forward. I don't play with my hair. I like doing that with me.
Dude, first off, your hair's thin. Stop playing with it. You're thinning out.
I'm going to be picking up Pete's.
Pick up Pet Petey.
Bring him home. We're going to see that apartment tomorrow. They called to confirm. And I'm just trying to get through day by day. You know? I mean, yeah, that's all I'm trying to do right now with my life.
So are the rest of us, Pumpkin.
And something else weird that he's gonna say.
But we're not being shitheads
I
along
love
the
you,
way.
You're gonna get your fill of him, trust me, when we live together.
Oh, I can't wait.
Anyways.
Yikes.
So therapy, yeah, overall was good. It is going to be really difficult.
Dude, I love how, like, sorry I keep pausing. I love how she keeps explaining, like, nobody else in the damn world has been to the doctor, therapy, counseling, psychiatrist. Well, therapy's gonna be really tough. This chick puts herself in a category. Simon's like, what are you doing? This chick puts herself in a category like she's the only person in the world that's ever going through this. That's what cracks me up. Dude, you're late to the part. Oh my god, Sugar Bear's like a speed racer. Oh my god, you guys, I wish. Sugar Bear's running like. My shit's like a lost. She's like. Oh my god.
Feelings that
Oh
I don't
my
like
god.
to really
Bug!
anything I really don't.
Hold on, Bug. Mommy's almost done.
I don't have to, is what she said. So.
Hey.
Yeah.
Shug.
So I'm glad I did that. So I have
Sugar Bear
for next week for therapy.
Shug. Hold on, guys. Hey. Hold on, guys. They're just so. They're literally like going from one. Hey, hey, hey. Mama, hey. Mama's almost done. Let's calm down. I'm going to hang out and play in a minute. I love you too. Hold on. Oh my god, you guys. They're like, I love you too, Punkapunk. Okay. Stop. Okay, down. Give Mommy 5 more minutes and I'm done. I swear to God. Sugar Bear was like a racehorse.
I'm pretty sure I do. So I've got to wait and see what he says. And then, the last thing I want to do...
Stop.
I don't want to do too much at once, but I really want to...
Here we go.
Either OA again, or there's a program called Smart Recovery. It's like more just like a general addictions recovery, but... I'm going to try and see what it's like. I feel like all addictions are technically the same, but for some reason I feel more supported being around people with eating disorders or like food addiction instead of just like, you know what I'm saying? Which is what OA would be. I think Smart Recovery is just more of a general with like all different types of addicts. So I'm going to try, because it's not like a 12-step program. It's more focused on like dealing with like more practical dealing with cravings, like, you know, urges and stuff like that. Like, you know,
she's
just
so lost. She's like, wait,
like religious and stuff, or like a higher power. I mean, I just have trouble understanding that part, because it's like, for me,
that's
like,
why you go to learn
put in the work
it
yourself and not just leave it up to some magical being. Like, unless I'm misunderstanding that part, I really don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like, stop trying to have control, but if you don't have control, how are you going to change? I don't know. I don't get that part. That's why I struggle.
That's why you go to learn.
I just fail to, even though I get them to explain it, still don't get it. You know? It's like, your higher being couldn't be anybody, but it's like, no, like, if you're gonna have a higher being, may as well be God, or, because, like, what other higher being?
What do you think they're talking about?
I just don't get that.
What do you think, like, oh my gosh, you guys, like, she doesn't go to anything, she doesn't understand it, she'll never go enough to understand it. That's, like, oh my god, you guys, like, it so makes me mad when she tries to lecture and tries to, like, talk, well, if it is, well, is it what it is? Well, is it what? Just say you don't know and quit trying to lecture everyone in the damn crowd. Just say that, like, well, if it is, I don't understand. Just say you don't understand it. You gotta leave it at that. Like, Jen's Q&A or excuse me, Amy's Q&A last night was literally like, what, one or two questions and then her petting a skunk? This is crazy. How many people, this is where I'm like, take the knife out of my back. How are people brainwashed? Chantel, 66,000 people. Jen, hit 5,000. How are that many people brainwashed? A, to somebody that doesn't know how to take care of their kids. Jen answered that question, well, about meals. Well, make bread, picking vegetables, grow meat. That is not what they were saying, and get the hell out of here. If you like, that's the shit when they play stupid. And Amberlynn does the same thing. Like, Jen does it too. Like, that's why I'm like, stop it. People see through your childish games. We're almost at the end, guys. Sorry. Anyways, I'm hungry now. Let's go find something to eat.
I don't really know what else to talk about. So, just wanted to update you that I'm just taking today to...
I got my nails done. I feel like I'm so much better in life.
Just keep searching to try to find as much help as I can with this.
I'm going to keep searching, and once these grow out, I'm going to search again for a new nail place.
Because I feel... And binge eating disorder when you're obese, because it's like I said, like there's so many
I don't even think she has that. I think she's just a glutton for real. I think she just has no willpower to say no.
Drug or alcohol addiction, but if you need, or like if you're anorexic or bulimic, but like if you need help with like my specific situations, like I've made phone calls to lots of inpatient.
Wait a minute. So now here. I gotta make myself laugh. I've cried all day. Wait a minute. You said the other week there was no help. There was only help for bulimic and anorexia. So now she wants to be the guidance to get other people help, and now there is help. What in the Sam hell? Is there help? Is there not help? Sugar Bear's like, dude, she sees the reflection on this and it, like, she's so crazy. But anyways, is there help? Is there not help? Like, oh my god, dude, that's why it's like we're on a, that's what sounds like my seat here. We're on a wild whiplash, or I said whiplash. We are on a wild whiplash ride. This is what people, they don't want to hear your lectures. They don't want to hear your counselings. You just caught yourself up in a lie. There wasn't help the other week. Now mysteriously there is help. This is why your so-called higher than thou self pisses people off. Last week there wasn't help. Now there is. We're almost done, guys. Let's do this. I'm quite proud of myself. Like, I was bawling before I got on here, and I did pretty good. I was like, I don't know, but Suge, don't miss this. Suge's like, I'm going to ruin the tripod by the end. I am.
So, and it's always been the same result. It's just like brick wall after brick wall. It's frustrating. Hey guys, I wanted to insert a note here that I forgot to say. I see some comments that
he needs a bath, yo.
Or videos directed
Take
towards
him
me
to
where
groomer.
people claim to have called inpatient facilities that are willing to deal with my situation, and I obviously have not found any, so since you have taken the time to dig out some, if you could kindly leave the names.
Dude, this cat is getting huge.
And I just feel like every time I get...
She Googles the wrong shit. I said that before. She'll Google a restaurant and a new place to go off to the United States, but won't Google no help. This girl's foolish. She is naive.
Down all over again. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like the therapy is like a good step, but I feel like I'm still like in danger.
Oh my god. Is it help? Like, we were just riding high 2 minutes ago.
I just wanted to talk to you guys, I guess, about that, and I don't really have much else to say. So, see you later. Bye, guys.
No.
Hi.
Hi.
These are pizzas. They actually look like legit good on you.
Who cares?
What do you think?
Time out. I think that it's kind of shitty to her to like, okay, what if he accidentally bought woman glasses? What if he didn't? What if he just likes them? I got some guy sweaters, some Jordan clothes, some Jordan flip flops. Who cares? Like, I think it's kind of shitty. Like, so what? That's what he likes. Hold on.
They have rhinestones and stuff.
They're the right size and shape.
First off, Captain, you're missing a rhinestone, so you might want to pick one of his and add it to yours, because you're missing a rhinestone. Dude, I think, honestly, I mean, you can tell by the little thing here, but they're not that bad, and I'm not a big fan of Pete's, but...
Is the frustrating part.
Lay out Petey with these glasses.
The rhinestones are tacky as hell, but... I like the overall design, the size
He
shape.
likes the style.
These are the kind of sunglasses that I want to wear. It's just I don't want these goddamn things on them.
Well, they look nice.
They look nice.
Right. Well, just thought you'd say hi to the people and show them your glasses.
Hi to the people.
Say bye now.
Bye. Now.
Okay, guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I know I was all over the place in this. I'm having a bad day, a lot going on. If I do not comment back to you right away, if I do not give you a heart or a thumbs up, whatever the case may be, I do genuinely appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are in my thoughts and prayers each day. Just give me a couple days. Let me get through this process with my best friend. And I've honestly never been through this, to be honest, with someone that's my age and lost a loved one. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm so happy, you guys. Like 500, I still can't get over it. We're still growing. So, hit that notification, hit the like, hit the dislike. Let me know in the comments. Do you think Foodie's serious with her therapy? I think it's just a shot call for some attention. I think you really, like I said, you've got to stick with it. I go through it, been with it, still going through it. I think she doesn't have the dedication and the heartfelt to go through it. I love you guys. Have a great night, a great day, depending on when you're watching this, and Kaya out. Night, guys. Thank you so much for being here and helping me through this, honestly.